reality. She's fucking hilarious. She's an amazing showrunner in KL as well. And, of course, she's an amazing comedian as well. Please put your hands together for Shaq Munasani!
Hey everyone, keep it going for VMT and Found and also on Kitara. One sec, yeah, I'm just starting my camera. Alright. Benares, make some noise! So yes, I am from Malaysia. Nice to see some Malaysians here. I don't know you all. You know, I'm a little bit nervous. Because this room is so full of experts. I'm so afraid that one of my past mistakes will show up here. No, I see one single guy there. I've never met him. I've never met him before, so it's fine. We'll carry on. I've never met him, guys. I've never met him. So you know how nowadays people always start with pronouns, right? So I just want to declare my pronouns. My pronouns are, I'm too old for this shit. And I don't give a fuck. I like to be identified as a bitch. Because they're loyal, protective, cute. I prefer badass bitch, but I think I'm not there yet. I'm working on myself. I'm taking lessons from these three ladies. I feel like all this gender identity and sexual preference, right? It doesn't bother me one bit, unless you're an asshole. And I feel like every group has an asshole, right? Like, if your group doesn't have an asshole, look within, guys. So my gauge for assholism is very simple. And this is based on Malaysia. So my gauge is that if you don't use your indicator when you're driving, you're an asshole. And then I landed in Ho Chi Minh. Oh my God! What's with all the honking? Okay, I take it back. Okay, no assholes in Malaysia. No assholes in Vietnam. I'm going to be here for a few more days, so I'm going to keep it out. You're an asshole if you leave a 7-year marriage with an email after clearing out the house of all your belongings while I'm away on holiday. Probably an asshole and definitely my ex. I know. But since you all are like awing, right? You all want to hear a short story about him? Yeah. It was really short. You all clap. It's not entirely true, but you are my people now, okay? Now I can tell you stuff. It's been a long time. I've moved on. In fact, we still keep in touch. We text each other once in a while. The other day he sent me a text and he said, hey, let's have coffee. And so I replied, fuck you. And he responded, where and when? We have a good relationship, this today's set is going to be about me teaching, right? I'm a teacher, and I've done jokes about being a teacher, and usually after the shows, there's always like some older person who will come and like pull me aside. Are you really a teacher? Are you really a teacher? I mean, who in their right minds want to joke that they're a teacher? Teaching is the most underappreciated job in the face of the earth. Right? Are you a teacher? Oh my God, yes, right. And I mean, if I wanted to joke about a profession, I'd say I'm like a plus size senior model or something glamorous like that, right? I'm not teaching. So I really am a teacher. And whenever I tell this to people, I teach kids with special needs. And yes, when I tell this to people, and by people I mean every Grab driver ever, difficulties. They have difficulties learning how to say please and thank you. And some of them are on the spectrum. You understand, right? On the spectrum. So I'll explain what their spectrum is. Theirs is, on the one hand, school sucks, and on the other, my teacher sucks harder. You would think I'd be offended by that, but I've reached a point in my life where I don't give a fuck about other people's children. Any parents here? Parents, make some noise. A few. Okay, what I'm about to say is not targeted at any of you because you're nice people, you're game to watch, okay? This is for all the parents out there, alright? You see, I blame parents, okay? I blame parents. I think parents, you all don't love your children. You see, if you loved your children, would you send them to school as young as 6 months? And you think I'm joking? No, there are toddler schools. If there are toddler schools in KL, I'm sure there are so many expats here, there must be a toddler school here. And if you're wondering, oh, what do they learn at 6 months? What do they learn? I'll tell you, baby yoga. It's not a joke. And I pity the teacher who has to answer this question when someone asks her, right? Like, oh, what do you teach at school? Oh, I teach baby yoga. Like, you know how ridiculous that sounds or not? Like, babies don't need yoga, you know. If at all, you all need yoga. No, I need yoga, okay? So not flexible, I need yoga. And also, I feel like parents don't love their children. You know what? You send them to school 8 hours a day. You all work 8 hours a day, you come back, you're so tired, right? But do you give them the same consideration? No. After that, you send them for tuition for every damn subject that they learn in the morning. And then that's the weekdays. You say, oh, I hardly see my child. So you think, oh, weekend, let's spend time together. Do you? No. That's when you send them for what? Ballet, taekwondo, or music lessons, guitar, piano, and God forbid, cello. No, I just want to tell you all, if you all are thinking about sending your child for cello lessons, it's a form of abuse, okay? It's a form of abuse. Why? Like, unless your child shows signs of being the next Yo-Yo Ma, do you know who's Yo-Yo Ma? See, that's my point. Yo-Yo Ma is like one of the top cellists in the world. Nobody knows him. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do when your child comes to you, you know? It will definitely happen 3-4 months down the line. Mommy, Daddy, I don't want to do this anymore. What are you going to do with the instrument? It's a very expensive instrument, you know. At best, you use it as a substitute Christmas tree. And then at worst, you use the case to smuggle your child across the border. I mean, that's about all you can do with that, okay? So no cello lessons, that's my public service announcement, okay? So, because I'm also a special needs teacher, right? Parents like to come and complain to me about their child. They will come and say, Miss, my son is very hyper. My son is very hyper. You see, I've got kids with special needs long enough to know there are children with ADHD, ADD, okay? Valid. But I want to tell you, right? 92% of the time is the parents' fault. Not you guys. You guys are perfect. So all the parents out there, you see, all of the times when the students are not in school or tuition or in their music lessons, you know what they're doing or not? People with kids, what does your child do during the free time? Yes, playing games on their mobile devices, or the iPad, or the laptop, and when they're not playing the games, they're watching someone else play the game on YouTube. And I'm telling you, all these games is very violent. They're like cute cartoon characters, but they're so violent. When they get killed or when they're fighting, they vomit blood and monsters. And you, I don't know if you all know this, but this is what your kids are doing. And you know, don't take my word for it, okay? Some of you, you want to experiment, down will get violent as well. So you see, talking about teaching and all that, it makes my blood boil. And so that's why my whole set today is not going to just be about teaching. It will be teaching my life, teaching my life. My life more interesting, I think, more interesting. Okay, so the next part of what I want to say is, I wish I had the confidence of a middle-aged white guy. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's my affirmation in the morning. The kind of confidence that these white guys, they will uproot themselves from some white people country and come to Asia to find themselves. And usually they find themselves in a young Asian chick. I want that kind of confidence, It will be so good for my comedy journey. Right now, whenever I do comedy, I've no self-esteem, insecurity, and a very true fear of farting on stage. I'm old, guys. Things get loose and out of control. I'll be upfront, okay? If you all hear sounds coming from here, we shall collectively ignore, okay? You'll be doing me a favor. So, I am old. You see, I've lost that thing that young people have. What do you call it? Hope. You see, when I was young, right, I thought I could change the world, make it a better place for you and for me. But now if I can change my underwear, it's a great achievement. People say, right, age is all in the mind. Especially the young dudes want to bang you. No, bang me, okay, bang me. Like, they will say, those matches on Bumble and all that. Age, it does not matter how old you are. I know, bastard, I know. Okay? In my mind, I'm a young, delightful 32-year-old. But my body thinks it's 102, okay? The other day I pulled a back muscle. And I know that, when you say you pull a back muscle, it sounds like I've been doing some strenuous exercise at the gym. I'll tell you how I pulled my back muscle. And I wish it was a joke. This really happened, okay? I was sitting at my desk and I turned my head 45 degrees. And I pulled something at the back here, Yes! You see, this I feel like this is my body telling me, shut you old fuck, why don't you die? I know, my inner voice is a bit harsh, right? But death is inevitable, okay? We're all dying. Me sooner than most of you because I have certain bad habits. But living is optional. Living is optional. And I choose to live, okay? I choose to live. Which is why I get very upset. I get upset because men and women of a certain age are treated very differently. When men turn 50, right, people say, they go through a midlife crisis. You buy a sports car if you're one of those crazy rich Asians. You sleep with the secretary and get to marry her and her 3 sisters if you're all from a certain religion from my country. Yeah, I can't say this in my country, I'll get locked up, guys. Yeah, I can say it here though. Yeah, and also you get a triple bypass heart surgery if you're one of my people, ethnically speaking. Yeah, I know you're at an Indian restaurant, I'm sure the mutton is really good, but mutton and whiskey is what gets you there, okay? But you do you, okay? Keep your you be happy. But for women, right, it's very different. All I have to do is walk next to a younger guy, and people will start calling me names, They'll call me cradle snatcher, sugar mummy, and they'll call me cougar. Like, that's an animal name. I feel like if you're going to call me an animal name, call me shark. Also a predator, right? So, okay. I'll get back to teaching a little bit. The last few years of teaching, right, I was teaching teenagers. Anyone here who has teenagers at home? Or all young kids are? Alright, I don't understand teenagers. Okay? This happened in class, okay? One of my students, they say, pronouns are important, okay? They say, short form for teacher, because saying teacher is too much effort. And I wanted to understand, okay? I wanted to understand. So I asked, why do you have anxiety? And they replied, in our WhatsApp group, right? This Jason went and wrote that I'm jealous of Tommy. Now the whole school thinks I'm jealous of Tommy. My whole life is ruined. Oh, whole life ruined, huh? You see, I knew anxiety was a thing when there was one time I had all these heart palpitations and I was sweating. I thought I was going to die, okay? I went to the doctors. Turns out I have stress and anxiety, okay? And I tell you, my stress and anxiety is real, okay? I don't know about teachers here, okay? I exclude the expat teachers. You all are paid a lot. Back home in our country, right? Teachers are paid peanuts. That's why we behave like monkeys. I had 3-4 jobs at any one time, and a lot of the teachers, right? They have to have side income. They sell. They do MLM, Amway, Causeway, things like that. They have to do baking, make cupcakes and sell, cakes and sell. And some of them do porn. We don't judge, okay? We don't judge. I personally, I don't watch porn. The only reason I participate is because of the pay, okay? So my anxiety is real. It's not based on some text message, And I feel like, if my students, the classroom was a musical, their theme song would be, "We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. Dark sarcasm in the classroom. Hey, teacher, leave us kids alone." And if I were a proper English, that was very bad. And if I was a proper English teacher, my response would be, "Hey, sit down and shut up, huh? If not, I'll send you to the principal's office." Y'all can already guess, I'm not a very good teacher. Okay, let's talk about something I like. I like words. From young, right, I used to read dictionaries. Young people, do you know what's a dictionary? Most of you look like you might know what's an actual dictionary. So we'll play a game, okay? We'll play a game. I'm going to throw out some words. If you know the meaning or you want to guess the meaning, shout out the meaning, okay? Okay, that's the first one. Strumpet. Shout out if you know the meaning.
Loose woman.
Loose woman.
Sexually loose. How do I know that?
Yes, you're very knowledgeable. I'm sure it's from experience and age. He's right. Strumpet is an old word for tart, not the eating kind. And I like the word strumpet. On the one hand, it sounds like a German dessert, and on the other, it sounds like a Russian instrument, right? Yeah, it's a beautiful word. Another one. Okay, tell me if you all know the meaning, okay? Shout out the meaning. Nincompoop.
Dumb shit.
Yes, correct. Donald J. Trump. So I wanted to just throw out that name because that's like a low-hanging fruit, I don't know, is it Trump? Oh, people laugh. Any Americans here? Americans? Just you? Oh yeah, you say you were from California.
Well, I think it was a different country.
Oh, okay. All right. So I don't know if you all know this, but did you all know that Kamala Harris' father's name is Donald? No. Yeah, it's Donald J. Harris. And I was thinking, oh my God, that's so cute. And I don't know if you all know this. I feel like it's so easy to manipulate Donald Trump. Like you just have to boost his ego, right? You just throw superlatives at him. You're the best. You're the greatest. And then you get everything, So which is why also a reason I might be moving to the US. Because, I don't know, okay? So anyway, where was I? Oh yes, words. Okay, the next word, right? I will tell you about this word. A lot of you might have heard this word. Okay, before I start, I'm going to have a drink, okay? Give me a second. word. When I was young, pussy meant cat. In fact, there are nursery rhymes, right? That start like, pussycat, where have you been? Oh, I've been to London to see the Queen. So pussy meant cat. And then somewhere along the line, the meaning changed. It became like calling someone who's scared of stuff, right? Usually the boys will tease the other friends, you're so pussy, you can't even go and talk to the girl. I just want to ask you all this question. Any cat people here? Cat people make some noise. Okay, like, have you known your cat to be afraid of anything? If at all, right, they're always testing their 9 lives, So I have cats, I have a lot of cats. Okay, but I want to tell you, I'm not a cat lady, okay? I'm a cat woman, alright? It's so different, right? When you say cat lady, you imagine some old person, the houseboat, and with 100 cats. But the minute I say cat woman, who's the image that comes to your head? Yes, that one. Yes, you are young, that's why Halle Berry. The older people will say Michelle Pfeiffer. I accept either, okay? So this is what happened with my cat Macy. So I live in a terrace house, and my neighbor and I, we share walls. And so the neighbor doesn't like when my cat jumps onto their side of the wall, right? So Macy will sit on the wall, right? And I will call her, Macy, don't jump. And you know what Macy will do or not? She will literally like slowly turn her head, and look into my eyes, right? She'll look into my eyes, and she'll show me the finger. Okay, it's not this high, it's a little bit, but she will show me the finger. She will say fuck you, and then she'll jump. Okay, she doesn't actually say fuck you, okay? She'll say where, and then she jump. Like, no fear at all. And then, now apparently the word pussy means vagina. I've had vagina. Okay, I don't know why I keep saying I've had a vagina. I have a vagina. And I have cats all my life as well. I put the two together, they look nothing alike. Occasionally the lips might smell the same. But nothing alike, okay? So I don't know where this came from, alright? And another word. A lot of ladies here. I wonder if you all have thought about this, okay? Have you all noticed, why is it that a lot of women's issues start with the word men? Menses, menopause, mental. So I did a bit of research. Turns out the word men, men in these words, means monthly. Oh, okay, which kind of makes sense. Some people call menses monthly, alright? Mental even makes sense because, when the moon is full every month and then people go crazier than other days. Okay, so maybe. But menopause, right? I don't know if you all know this about menopause. It doesn't happen every month. It's a gradual thing, alright? And also, menopause, when you think of the word pause means you stop and then you start again, right? Like, menopause doesn't mean that your menses stops at 50 and then at 70 you hit puberty again. That's not how menopause works. And also this word, very strange word, it almost sounds like you take a pause from men. So, I have not taken a pause from men. Men have taken a pause from me. It's not their fault. It's not their fault. I feel like it's because nobody wants my dry papadums. It's so cool that we're in an Indian restaurant. You will never see papadums the same way again. So I don't know. I just want to say whenever this will be, it will really give me a lot of pleasure the next time you have papadums. Think of my papadums. I know you're overdose. So, okay, I am going through menopause, alright? Anyone here going through menopause? No? Just me? Okay, good. Like, I've come to a point where I'm okay with it, alright? I'm okay with it. And I have friends. The friends are very curious. They ask very intrusive questions, you know. They ask me, oh, do you still bleed? Do you still bleed? First of all, rude. Second of all, hey, I'm a comedian and also an educator. Ask away, guys, ask away. I'll educate you people, okay? I'll educate you guys. You see, this is what happens nowadays. You all know flash mob, right? Flash mob.
Yeah.
So, you know, it starts with like a violin solo, you know, very soothing, very calming, and then very quickly ascends into a Philharmonic orchestra belting out Figaro in D minor, you know. Figaro, Figaro, Figaro. So that's how I bleed these days. No one asked. So, no, I want to talk, okay, I've been joking throughout, right? I've been joking throughout. I actually prepared a little bit, something that children might appreciate. Okay, I deconstructed some nursery rhymes. This is specially meant for kids. And the first nursery rhyme that I deconstructed, okay, I'm using the word deconstructed because it sounds nice. I didn't deconstruct anything. In fact, I just reconstructed them. But the first one, I think you all might know this. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. You all know the nursery rhyme, right? Okay, so I want to dedicate this nursery rhyme to my brother who passed away last year. It's been a year. Okay, don't feel sad. It's fine. He loves it. He loved it. Anyway. So this is how it goes. Das Monster, my cousin, sat on the wall because he was a high-rise building window cleaner. He sat on the wall hoping to fall, but he didn't because he was well harnessed. So now he's at home all depressed because he's still alive. But now that he's dead, I have to add another line. He's watching me from above. Akka, what the fuck? Okay, that's my first one, meant for children friendly. My second one, another good one. Jack and Jill went up the hill. You all know that, right?
Yeah.
So my version is Abebe and Marjani Marjani from Ethiopia walked 20 kilometers to fetch a pail of water. On the way back, Abebe fell down and broke his crown, and Marjani ran away crying because she knew what would be waiting for her at home: a slipper, a belt, and possibly no food for another whole week. Okay, if you all are wondering, how is this children friendly? You see, that is the problem. We have to attack the kids at the nursery rhyme stage. See, that's when you teach them the realities of the world. You see, then they grow up to be better human beings. And my life as a teacher will be better. So, you know, I've been teaching for a very long time. In fact, I've been teaching for more than 25 years. And I want to just tell you all that I consider myself a PTSD survivor. You all know what's PTSD, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, PTSD is post-teaching stress disorder. So I'm a post-teaching stress disorder survivor, right? Last year I resigned. Thank you. So, yeah, I finally did it. I resigned, okay? And there are 3 reasons why I resigned. The first one, parents or new parents, they all can agree with me on this. Children nowadays, they're just smarter than me. You know, many years ago when I started teaching, right, whatever I say, the kids actually believe them, you know. They will go and fight for my right with the parents, you know, but my teacher said this. You know, they will fight for me. But now, the minute I say anything, they can immediately check on their device. I cannot bullshit to them anymore. You know, this happened, you know, like I have slip of my tongue, okay? I say, there are 9 planets cats now. One got kicked out. Okay, I said, if you don't shut up, I will kick you out. No, I cannot say things like that. Yeah, that's why I had to resign. No, and then, okay, the second reason was, I couldn't compete with ChatGPT. Yeah, last time Google is still okay, because when you use Google, you put in a question, and then a whole list of website comes out. Kids, lazy, right? They will just pick up the first answer and then they'll copy paste, and then I'll know they copy paste, and then I'll give them E for effort, But ChatGPT, not only does it give accurate answers, it's polite. It says please, it says thank you, and then it doesn't yell. Like my 80% of my skill as a teacher is yelling. If you take that away, what's there left? And then, okay, the third reason. The third reason I feel like it's a common reason. I resigned because of management. A lot of you work in companies, right? Make some noise if you work in corporations or companies. I want to ask you this question. What is it with you guys and team building? Why is there team building for everything? For schools, right? Team building is our PE lesson on Friday, alright? You see, when a child falls off a swing and we catch the child, that's trust fall. And then if we don't catch, and then he breaks his leg or something, it's fine. We take him to the hospital and we move on. We don't need a weekend away. You understand? And then, oh my God, my ex-boss, right? She wanted to bring the corporate culture into the school culture. I'm okay with that if she brings in different pay for different jobs, right? Like cleaner, one pay, and then the cook, the chef, the super, that is fine. But no, she wanted to bring in Excel sheets. I'm okay with Excel sheets until it becomes my homework. That's where I draw the line, okay? But I didn't know, my students, right, they were actually looking forward to this corporate culture thing. I didn't know all their life what they were waiting for was a smoke break. Actually, if there were smoke breaks, I would have been a better teacher. But we don't have that. So anyway, after I resigned, I had a lot of time on my hands, and so I started an OnlyFans page. Thank you. It's called Only Students of Life, okay? No. I'm not like that rapper who thought he could fly, So, I really do have a lot of time on my hands, so I started watching a lot of cooking shows. I noticed that, cooking shows are about the only shows that don't repeat. Every time it's a new show, right? And I was watching this new show, and I came up with a hypothesis, after watching this particular show many times. Guys who cook are hot and sexy. Yes, proven, point proven. See, this particular program, right, I don't know if you all have watched it. It's home cooks, but the guys cook with no shirt. Yeah, and there was one guy, Henry Golding, he acted in the Crazy Rich Asian. He did that program as well, you know how cute he looks, right? I'm telling you, when they cut the vegetables, right, on the board, it looks crisp. It looks like it's been carved by God's hands like that, okay? The vegetables, alright, the vegetables. And then when they put it in the pot, and then when they stir, right, I can feel my inside stirring, And then I tell you, when they serve the food, right, you can take the whole thing and put it in your mouth, In, out. The food. So this is the dirty-minded corner. And you know what this program is called? It's called Hot Guys Cooking. doing, right? Like simply put nude, like semi-nude fellas and call it hot guys cooking, and they think all the ladies will start watching. Well, it worked, I watched. But they've taken it off the air. People cannot stand, they cannot stand to see women happy, okay? So anyway, I'm saying this as a PSA for all the gentlemen here. If you want to be hot and sexy, start cooking. And then after you cook, you call me. I will come in more ways than one. So I'm reaching the last bit of my set, okay? And this is like one of my favorite bits to do. Do you all receive like targeted ads from Google? Yeah, you all do that, right? So I want to say that, you know, the kind that there's one ad that Google keeps sending me, and I'm very upset about that. You know, it's vaginal rejuvenation program. Like, first of all, what the hell is a vaginal rejuvenation program? Is it some kind of a retreat that my vagina goes to? And Deepak Chopra is there, you know, trying to realign my vagina's chakra. I don't know. Or maybe it's like a motivation for my vag, you know, and Tony Robbins will be there. Tony will be like, you have to be grateful. You have a vagina that works. It works, guys. I checked, okay? It works. Or maybe because I'm a comedian, Kevin Hart will be there, you know. Kevin will be like, listen, bitch. Hey, Kevin can call my veg whatever he wants, okay? He'll be like, listen, bitch. You need to open up more. Trying, Kevin. I'm trying. No one's coming in. And I want to know, why is Google discriminating my body parts? What am I going to do with a 20-year-old vag and a 50-year-old face? It's not like I can go around flashing, okay? Although flashing sounds really badass, huh? You cannot. In Malaysia, it's illegal. I know. The police will come with like machine gun and tap on your car window. Yes, TMI. Also, I want to know, which one of my exes has been squealing to Google? How does Google know my veg needs rejuvenation? I thought about this, okay? I thought about this, and then it occurred to me, you all know where I keep my phone, right? Once you all see down there, you all look back at my face, okay? I feel a little bit exposed. My veg is high-tech, okay? It's been using Bluetooth to communicate with Google. Give it up to Shark's Veg, everybody. So my veg is becoming really popular nowadays. So anyway, that's been my set. But before I go, I just want to say, as a teacher, right, there's no point telling a story and then there's no lesson to be learned. Alright? So the moral of today's story is very simple. I'm still available. Thank you. You all can find me on most social media at Shaq the Comedian, SHAQ the Comedian. Please follow me. But a word of warning to some of you who might be thinking of this. If you send me dick pics, right? Hey, please attach your face so I know it's really yours. Thank you guys. Back to your host, Anvita.
Shakmanism, everyone! She's still here until Monday, so if any of you want to try her out, I don't know. I have to tell you guys one thing, that the word has it in the region that whenever a single female comic crashes in my guest room, they find the love of their life. And it's, so far, the strike rate is 2 out of 2. There's Simon P, there's Hanning Yang. Hanning Yang's boyfriend still pays me money every month. So they have found the loves of their lives, and this is the third one. So let us all hope that the strike rate stays high. Yeah. This is our show, guys. Thank you so much. You guys have been amazing. Thank you, Benares video, please. You came very late, Vana. Show just finished.
One of you, please. Yeah.
You're a good
Trusting you. You can do it. We can move because it's a video. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, go now. Let's go. Rohini would have loved that. Move, guys. What is it now? What's move? This part is very stable and static, and this part is not. All right, thank you. But move 1, 2, 3 minutes. Can we do one selfie with the audience? Let's do a selfie with the audience. Video? I don't know who can do this. Hey guys, did you enjoy the show? Awesome, that's enough. Thank you so much. Got it, buddy. You guys have been amazing time. Please keep coming back to my shows. I do shows here as well as in CTY Kitchen and Bar. November, I have 2 really big shows on November 1st. When Jamal Madis from UK is coming to headline. And then November 22, Kavin J from Malaysia is coming to headline. First time in Vietnam. So